Alright, welcome everybody back to Death Stranding. What do I have to do here? Let's see. Orders. I have to take this stuff to the engineer, to the elder, and to the craftsman. I got something for everybody, and the one is fragile. So we're gonna want to make sure we have some container spray here. Yep, we definitely do. Okay, got two of those. Bunch of ladders. I think we're ready.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
So I learned that BT means beached things, and apparently whenever something is on the beach, like whales and stuff, and
You're passing through mule territory. Move
uh-oh.
fast and quiet. As if they see you. If they catch you. To think that they're parents reporters like you who risk life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them. The delivery. An insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you to get their next fix.
That's crazy that people are so freaking amped up. Can I use this thing? Can I rent this? Apparently not. Alright, well, we gotta go to the engineer here. So BT means beached things, which is why the BT that we fought looked like a whale, because on that beach we see all the whales and dolphins and stuff. And getting all this information from Reddit and people talking about it. It seems that the ocean is kind of like the land of the dead. The beach is like kind of that area in between, and then there's the land, which is the land of the living. And obviously everything that's in the ocean that's dead wants to go back to the land of the living. So all of the whales are like, and people that we see out are like trying to get back onto the beach so they can go back to the land of the living. And that is the very, very short amount of knowledge that I have on that. Oh, those are resins. How am I going here? William? Oh, here we go. What's this? That's a craftsman. That's the elder. And this is the engineer.
Keep on keeping on.
I don't know why it said my online status was unstable. I mean, I'm online as far as I know. Have a like.
Have a pleasant journey.
Have a like. Everybody have a like. I haven't urinated in this game yet. I feel like urinating today. It's gonna happen. I'll get there. Slowly but surely. I guarantee I'm gonna be flying through some BT territory too.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Keep on keeping on.
It's also kind of crazy to me that all of the
Use freely.
okay, so this is telling me what? I think this is telling me mule territory. That's what this is. I'm not sure. But it's also crazy to me that they made separate maps. Like that whole entire episode 1 through 3 is completely separate from this, which is insane. I'll pick up your stuff for you. Ooh. Auto paver. We'll rebuild a road when enough materials are supplied to it. Oops. Okay, maybe I can just...
A highway used to run through there back in the day. The first expedition team left behind a paver, but to finish the job, you'll need more than that.
Metals, ceramics, and crystals. which I can give them. I can add metals to it, and I can add 150 crystals, and yeah. Here, I just picked those up anyways, so here you go. It seems happy.
Just so you know, Sam, distro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment. You can also take what you need to build structures. That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
What is this? It's like a duck. Okay, there's a mule. Oh shoot, there's a mule over there too. Oh crap. They know, they're aware. I'm gonna have to be quick like a bunny. Maybe I should go up in here. I don't know. There's a little happy sign up in here, so. Okay, there's metals over there. There's a dude right there. There's a dude coming over. Check things out. I need to go that way. Okay. Oh god, there's a ton of metals over there. That must be their camp. Alright. Gotta be their camp over there. Well, if I can get this stuff to the engineer, or maybe, oh shite. Run, boy, run! Shoot, there's no tall grass. Ah, shit. Ah, shit, they're all coming. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Run! Son of a bitch, run! Go! Go, damn it, go! Oh god, they're gaining on me hard. Ooh. Oh crap. Oh shit. Oh. Why can't I move? Okay, they gave up. I forgot that this equipment was fragile. I was just gonna make the jump and hope for the best. Can I make it? Oh. He's actually pretty good at climbing. Oh, you gotta hold X to climb continuously. Oh, I must have just gotten reconnected to PSN network. Holy crap, that literally was right through freaking mule territory. That was terrifying. Those dudes are definitely faster than me.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Here you go, my man. fragile and completely intact. I don't know what's worse, mules or BTs?
Delivering
Probably BTs. Mules I can just run away from, but they were quick.
Thanks. Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks. I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Let me just check the cargo.
Since I didn't make that jump, should be good to go.
Wow. You took really good care of this.
That's right.
I'll let Bridges know how the V&V testing goes. Thanks again.
You got it, homeboy. Man, filling out my star.
I need you to understand something. It's about Fragile. You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit. Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through. Look, I was born in this shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it.
America.
But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA. I want to see what I've been missing.
Alright, man. Let me hook you up. It's like a giant cloud service in like another dimension that we can access now. That's what I'm getting out of it anyways. And you can basically transport millions and millions of bits of data easily because it's like a time machine. Ooh, power skeleton, smoke grenade. No BTs in the area, so that's cool.
And with that, my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing. Assuming it works, the Evo-Devo unit should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects. We can rebuild America one piece at a time.
You got it, buddy.
In the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities. Track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package. Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again. Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself. Works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground. And if it makes your job a little easier, all the better.
Cool. He's giving me a power skeleton.
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
Remove cargo and equip. Bring the pallet. That's fine. And then what's this? Put that there. Put that there. And then can't. Okay, maybe I can auto do it whenever I get out.
Thank you kindly. Come around again soon.
Will do.
Good work. New
That's
order available.
cool.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Looks like the road that I rebuilt was used by someone else, so that's cool. All about preppers. Okay. I didn't see anything. Here's the interviews. The Evo-Devo unit. Okay. It seems a rather significant breakthrough has been achieved back at headquarters. They significantly successfully integrated an Evo-Devo unit into the Chiral printer. In case you're not familiar with the term, Evo-Devo refers to evolutionary developmental biology. Your genes, mouse genes, dinosaur genes, the genes of every little living being are virtually identical, and yet we develop into such radically different organisms. Thus, a question arises: why did such desperate life arise from the self-same building blocks? Evo-Devo was the field of study that sought to solve that mystery, to lay bare the secrets of evolution. Before the advent of Evo-Devo, it was thought that in order to reconstruct a dinosaur, we would require a sample of its DNA. However, thanks to this technology's ability to extrapolate from existing data, we could, with the correct stimulus, grow a dinosaur from DNA of any living organism. We could, in essence, recreate the process by which dinosaurs evolved from primeval life forms. The Evo-Devo unit applies these same principles to the problem of information object reconstruction. With the help of the chiral network, we may take incomplete data and indeed incomplete objects and reproduce their complete forms. The data can then be fed to a chiral printer. Partial data yields finished results. Okay, that's cool. So you don't need like everything. Preppers and the chiral network too. In a way, the chiral network makes use of the beach to allow us to travel through time. See, sending large amount of data takes large amounts of time, as you'd expect. But the thing about the beach is, well, time doesn't pass the same way in them as it does out here. It might not even pass at all. Think about how light from the stars in the sky we see was produced thousands and thousands of years ago. Routing data through the beach is like jumping to a point earlier in that journey, thereby cutting it shorter, much shorter. Just imagine massive amounts of data transferred almost instantaneously, and that's what we're trying to achieve with the chiral network in a nutshell. Well, that's kind of like pretty much what I was saying earlier. In theory, the network allows us to reconstruct old data that would otherwise be lost, to do so with fragmented resources using what we know as Evo-Devo analysis. We can take the bone finger of a dinosaur and say extrapolate that from not only the dinosaur's form, but its composition, internal, external, and even its thought processes to a degree. Anything possible with chiral computing. In other words, we won't just be able to reunite a nation, we'll be able to reclaim everything we lost in the Death Stranding. More even, theoretically, we could go back as far as the birth of the planet and beyond, and thanks to the beach, we'll be able to compile all that data in one place and reduce the processing time from the most complex of analysis. So basically, what they're trying to do with the chiral network in the beach is take a chiral printer and basically print everything that we had before the Death Stranding happened. And of course, we wouldn't be able to get rid of the BTs or the beach and like unbridge, basically destroy that bridge between the land of the living and the land of the dead. But if we could, with I guess Sam's blood now, find a way to defeat the BTs, put that in the Evo-Devo unit, and then mass produce that across the entire planet, maybe we could destroy all BTs so they wouldn't be able to come back onto the beach again. Something like that, maybe. Preppers. When I was a little girl, my father told me that preppers were people who decided long ago that they couldn't trust their nation to be there for them anymore. That the bonds between us had grown weak long before the Death Stranding. We once had a network spanning the whole wide world that could send items from anywhere to anywhere and connect anyone with anything, but still we were isolated, still we were alone. Some liked it that way, but even wanted more. They wanted walls along their borders, wanted to turn away refugees and outsiders. Some even wanted new nations all their own. They began to see the state as an enemy of their freedom, not a protector of it. The ones most far gone, they didn't trust the country to defend them if something really went wrong, war, terrorism, natural disaster, you name it. So they built shelters and stockpiled full of supplies in preparation for the worst, and the worst happened. The Death Stranding. America ceased to exist, and their shelters became their homes, where they would live and where they would die. But while they prepared, they hadn't prepared to live there forever, which is why they wound up relying on us couriers so heavily. My father and I didn't want to go back to the old America. We didn't want a country that pushed people apart. We wanted one that brought them together. Okay. So there's still another interview that I didn't go through. The lake at Ground Zero. for Victor. When I first laid this must be where the Death Stranding started. On the lake here at Ground Zero, I was blown away by the sheer size of it. I never imagined anything could be so huge. This was just after the Death Stranding, and not many people had seen the craters up close yet. Back when I was still living with my parents and my brother on the East Coast, an explosion like nothing the world had ever seen tore a gaping hole in the heart of America. There were all kinds of rumors floating around at the time that it was a meteor, that was a nuke dropped by another country. I was just a kid, but even I could tell the adults didn't have a clue, so you could imagine how I felt. And then we found out there had been other explosions, not just here in America, but the world over. By the time we learned they were void outs and what void outs were, the country was pretty much done. But hey, that was then, this is now, things are looking up. I just got told my kid brother is still alive. He's heading up a corpse disposal team in Capital Knot City, handled his shit well enough to get picked up for second expedition. He's not alive anymore. Okay. Got some standard orders here. That's taking it back to Lake Knot City. I'm not going to do that right now. I could... Wait. Fabricate. Power skeleton. Let's see, what can I recycle here? Metals, I'm just gonna keep those, I think. And the rest of everything's good. Oops, cargo. Can I not auto organize stuff now? Since I have this unit on me? Since I have the power skeleton on, I can't auto organize things. Huh. Maybe everything's already auto organized the way it should be. Sure. Next one is the Elder. So let's take our marker. Do I have a marker on this? Maybe not now.
Alright, that's one prepper way station. 2 to go.
Alright.
Thanks
And
again.
so these do take power.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So this little thing takes power. Junk components. Where does this have to go? Okay. See, now... There we go. I can auto-arrange it. Okay, now I can. Junk components. Where does this have to go? This has to go back to the engineer? I mean, well, screw it. I'm right here. Might as well just...
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
How is this dude just walking in
All
here?
weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay, so I can knock these guys out. What the hell was that guy doing? He was just Jay chilling, walking up in here like nothing had even happened. Oh, I just freaking toasted that dude. I'm going to grab something to drink.
Delivering cargo.
So basically 5 hits and those guys are toasted.
Oh, hey, good to see you. You've done more for us than we had any right to ask. Don't think we don't know that.
Monster energy. Even in the apocalypse, it still works. Okay. I'm a master handler.
Thanks. Until next time.
Good work. New order available.
That was so weird.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, it's also good to know that I can beat these guys up. Road I rebuilt was used by someone else.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
All active skeleton effects will cease when Sam's battery is depleted. Okay. Oh, where do I need to go again? Oh, hold on. What's up, little guy? Edwin, how are you? Oh, don't slam him. Jeez. Easy. Look at his little hearts. Good. Good. Baby Edwin is very happy. Goes the engineer, Lake Knot City. Alright, whatever, I'll just grab it. The battery really does not. Oh my gosh, I can. Holy crap, I can fly in these bad boys. I also have a ton. I can carry so much more stuff. Okay, I definitely need to redo this now that I just picked up this massive thing. I can freaking fly in these bad boys. Ooh. Look at that, and they light up and everything. Oh, let's roll out, boy. These things are awesome. Oop. Gotta go all the way up this hill, though. That's gonna suck. Oh god, it's a little high. These things are great. Come on. Uh-oh. Sounds like a storm's brewing. How far away are we? Oh, not far at all. I hope there might be BTs here in this area. I have a feeling. There we go. Oh, there aren't any. And like Flynn, baby. Dude, this skeleton is awesome.
Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I believe you're looking for this.
Delivering cargo.
I've been expecting you. You are my lifeline. I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return.
Dude, what you mean
You
I
have
don't
my
ask for anything?
gratitude.
You better be giving me something cool.
Let's see how's the package.
Don't-
Wow.
Don't talk
this is
about my package.
great. Excellent job. Thank you.
You're welcome, old man. Great handler. Bridge link 10. You can now cooperation requests in order to ask other players to contribute materials to your structures. Okay, cool. Cool.
Ah, so you're here on behalf of Fragile Express. Please tell me you put the terrorists behind you. When Fragile, the daughter of the founder, started associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it. Of course, she could be just
Okay,
another one of their
boomer.
victims. Are you connecting the chiral network? I
Dude.
don't mind a contract with Bridges, but I'm not going to join the UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile, but preppers who don't want to be a part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic Cairo network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their Cairo printing facilities to replenish your supplies. They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their minds after the fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
Okie dokie. Dude, they had this all resting on, like, me. Like, obviously, what if I died, but then I can come back to my body, so everything's fine. But, I don't know. It's okay, Edwin. Okay. It's okay, Edwin. Oh, looks like rain over that way. But that's about it.
The company just got too big. Times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers
Giggity.
too. Otherwise, we'll just make the same mistakes. Republics, federations, coalitions, states, connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble.
Classic get off my lawn,
Sorry.
old man attitude.
It's been a while since I last talked to anyone. Travel safe. See
I don't
you
think he
around, son.
means that. I don't think he means that at all.
Good work. New order available. Please act.
Oh, here you go. Take this stuff that I found along the way.
Delivering cargo.
Standard orders. That one needs to go back to the engineer. Early days of the Death Stranding. I'll take both of these. Those early reports of the Death Stranding might be important. Okay. Well, dude didn't give me anything.